All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 24 stream here on Twitch. I'm next JG Gen 24, and today we're going to be taking I'm going to be taking my first look at. Hold on, if you give me a minute here. Hold on, sorry. Okay. So I'm going to be taking my first look at MLB or at the 2024 finest cards. So these cards came out on Friday. Yes, I know I'm late to the party, but I had to work on Friday, and so this is a makeup day for Friday. But from what I've seen from these cards, just a quick glimpse here. You know, we have Bobby Witt Jr., Corbin Burns, Ketel Marte. We also have what's known as the now and later packs, which is really interesting. What's up, Dodger? How are you? There's also Bryce Harper, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Jackson Merrill, Brian Reynolds, and a lot of other guys as well. So the reason that you're not seeing me in Diamond Dynasty right now is because I wanted to show you guys that this is the first time that I am stepping foot in Diamond Dynasty with the new finest cards introduced. I have not touched this game. I've not touched this. I wanted to show you guys that I'm not gonna get a head start on this content without showing you guys what is here. You guys have already seen it, but that's whatever. All right, we got to go through that. Server error. Oh, that's not good. Come on. Why? Okay, well, we'll just do it this way. All right, so obviously kick off season 4 with 5 show packs as well as a cornerstone captain or cornerstone captains. Obviously, you can see here that I completed all the stuff, the Hell Week program, the Yankees versus Dodgers, also known as the World Series program, the Career Tribute program. I collected 40 out of 30 finest series cards that I needed, and then out of position players as well. So we got a very good head start going all the way up to 30,000 XP towards the reward path. And obviously, we're in season 4. There is no more seasons. All the cards are eligible from season 1, from series 1, season 1, all the way to season 4, series 4. These are the featured rewards. You have I mentioned some of these. You also have Aaron Judge and Jose Ramirez. Not worried about wild card slots don't matter. Where all cards are eligible. And squad requirements doesn't really matter either. So let's take a look. So we are, as you can see, we actually gained 60,000 XP for all of this. And that was able to give me quite a few cards. Obviously, we have the now or later packs. We also have hitters captains, which means I'm getting all of them, as well as all the pitcher captains. The XP rewards, XP1. This is all of them. I already have these cards, so if anything, they're probably going to get quick sold. Also pick up Tanner Scott. The XP, I have all these guys, I believe. Yeah, I do have all these guys. I believe I do. Extreme program or extreme choice packs, so extreme program choice pack where you could select 2 guys. I believe I already went with David Wright. I already have Mark Vientos, but there are a lot of other decent options that are here. You guys know I've been going after that Alfonso Soriano card. So, and then of course one more now or later pack, just going all the way over. Sorry, I just wanted to see how far this goes. So along the XP reward path, we picked up Tanner Scott. but we're also going to pick up Zach Wheeler, and we're also going to pick up Nolan Arenado. They tease those, as well as Kenley Jansen, Jose Ramirez, and Bobby Witt Jr. So those are the Season 4 XP Reward Path guys. And do not worry, you have plenty of time to be able to get these cards. You have plenty of time. All right? So you don't need to worry about it. You got a long time, although the servers for this game will shut down as soon as I think MLB The Show 27 comes out. But hey, if you need a little bit more, if you needed more than enough, here you go. You could also earn the XP Reward Path 2 rewards along the way, and the bosses as well, but you guys know I already got those. And same thing for Season 3 up until we reach Season 4. So as you can see, there are no programs for Season 4. All the Season 3 programs are done. Now let's check out the Team Affinity. What was funny was that I could have done the reveal, and I wanted to do the reveal, but I lost track of the email, and when I went back into my trash, I found it. So, but at that point, Luis Severino had already been revealed as the Team Affinity card for the New York Mets. I think it's interesting that his velo he has outlier 2, so that means that his sinker is going to be probably 98, maybe 99. All the captains are 99s. Nice. Love to see that. Max Fried. Oh, no, it was Chris Sale that I'm thinking of that won the Cy Young. But Max Fried was definitely a contender for sure. Otto Lopez, let's see if Otto has anything good about him. He can obviously run. He's got good power. Fielding is pretty solid for a second baseman. You could play him at third and short as well as anywhere in the outfield, so that's nice. But he has no quirks. That's usually a deal breaker for me. Trey Turner, obviously, Trey is just magnificent. I feel like they undervalued his fielding. Trey Turner is a solid fielder, okay? And that's coming from a Mets fan. I'm very surprised at how low they rated his defense. But obviously, this is a guy that you're going to steal a lot of bases with, and they gave him a lot of power, too. Okay, the home body one, I guess, is fine, but I was hoping more for, like, first pitch or 2 strikes, that kind of stuff. So, let's see. Luis Garcia, obviously better against righties. Not that quick. And I know they rated his defense very low, or they say he has a gold defense, but he does have decent enough fielding that you could place him at third or short. And yeah, there will be some penalty, but still it would be around 80. Speed not up there. And unfazed. Okay, so that was more of what I was looking for. The unfazed or first pitch. So those are your NL East rewards. We'll check out the AL East next. We have Colton Cowser, obviously a guy that hits for power, elite defense, good speed, but don't expect to steal a lot of bases with him. So definitely a guy that if you could just put on second, he could score on a base hit. No quirks though. Again, usually a deal breaker for me. Tyler O'Neill didn't. Oh no, O'Neill hasn't signed yet. I don't think so, unless he went to the. I keep thinking he went to either the Royals or the Padres, but I don't think so. I don't think he signed anywhere. No one, as far as I know, no one has really signed anyone or any top free agent in terms of MLB. Like, I think everyone's just waiting to see what Juan Soto does. But see, if you play the long game, if you try to see what Soto could get you, then who knows how long it's going to take him to make a decision. A lot of people are saying he's going to wait till the winter meetings to make a decision, but that's a long time to wait. I'd want to get a deal done as soon as possible. But anyway, I digress on that issue. So Tyler O'Neill, clearly a power hitter. Very good defense. Definitely would feel comfortable putting him in the outfield, and you can gun some guys down. Plus, he has good speed. Again, just like Luis Garcia, don't expect to throw or don't expect to steal a lot of bases with him. And no quirks as well. So that's this. What is up with these finalists not having any quirks? That's really a deal breaker for me. Let's check out Aaron Judge. Obviously, MVP. Elite defense, elite batter. Not a lot of speed, but that's okay. I think that's okay for him. There we go. Finally, we got some quirks. All right. So it sounds like Judge may be the best card in the AL East for right now. Uceda, I mean, this guy, I don't like that his sinker only reaches 95. And he has no quirks either. So, yeah, you could throw. He does have 5 pitches, which is really interesting, but more than half of them are off-speed pitches. So and considering they gave him pretty high velocity, you're talking about 96 overall or 96 velocity. I think it's very interesting that they went with 3 breaking ball pitches and no quirks either. So, and finally, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Obviously, his selling point is the bat. Defense, they say he has diamond defense, but I look at that and I say, maybe a gold. Also, why would he need arm strength and arm accuracy when he's a first baseman? So, and plus, it seems like he's really quick for a first baseman. That almost looks like 70 speed right there. Let's see if he has any quirks. Okay, so good. Road, day player, first pitch. That's definitely my kind of player. So, I think the way that I would go about this is probably Guerrero Jr. first, then Aaron Judge. I obviously want to get a pitcher, so Edwin Uceda, he's there. Cowser didn't have any quirks, and neither did O'Neill. I guess I would go Cowser and then O'Neill. I guess. I don't know. Oh, I didn't go over how I would choose. Well, you guys obviously know I'm gonna go with Luis Severino first. I'll probably save Max Fried for last. I'd probably save him for last. Although I didn't get a look at his quirks. Definitely gave him some high velocity, especially for his fastball and sinker, which I find interesting. I mean, that's pretty much like Uceda territory. So, in my opinion, Severino is going to go first. Then, I like Trey Turner. I do like Trey Turner. Luis Garcia, he could be next. Then Max Fried ending off with Otto Lopez. That's how I would do it. Let's check out the AL Central. So, starting off with Garrett Crochet. Yeah, obviously outlier too, so that's very good. The home runs per 9 rating is a little concerning to me. Just a little. Like that's, I mean, it's not bad, but you would hope it'd be higher. Stephen Kwan, they gave him a lot of power for this one, but Elite offense, good base runner, could swipe some bags, and he has the unfazed quirk as well, so that's good. Riley Green, solid defender, elite bat, has some speed, but don't try to steal bases with him, and he also has unfazed as well. Seth Lugo, the former Met. Definitely, I think they were a little bit more realistic with Lugo than they were with Fried and giving him less velocity, 84. But overall, very solid here. 5 pitches, can't go wrong with that. And then Griffin Jacks, the Twins pitch prospect. Unfortunate that he doesn't have outlier, but he does reach a fastball, and that could peak at 100, 101. All right, so taking a look here. I mean, I would definitely choose Garrett Crochet first. Then probably I've hit well with Stephen Kwan in the past, so maybe I'll go with him. And then Riley Green, Griffin Jackson will end with Seth Lugo. So 1 through 3 are correct, but just flop or just flip Jackson, Lugo, and you pretty much got my choices. All right, let's check out the NL Central. Looks like for the Cubs, it's Seiya Suzuki, elite batter, pretty solid defense. I mean, you throw him in right field, you could be gunning runners down at home. Has very good speed too. Don't expect to steal a lot of bases with him, but he could swipe a bag or two. My only thing is he doesn't have first pitch or unfazed. Steven Steer, or I'm sorry, Spencer Steer. I like that he could play every infield position plus right field, so that's good. Obviously, an elite hitter. Fielding wise, 73. No, I'd probably put him at DH. But I do like he has both of the perks that I'm looking for, which is first pitch and on phase. So I think that kind of makes up for the defense, but he is clearly a DH. Willie Adames. So they gave him like the best fielding that they could give him. An elite hitter. I mean, all these guys are going to be elite hitter, or a lot of these guys are going to be elite hitters. We're at the point where 99s, it's pretty much going to be elite hitter. Very solid defender. Obviously, the 99 fielding, but you also have to factor in the arm strength and arm accuracy. Not that quick for a shortstop, but he can run. So, unfortunately, he does not have any perks. That is the unfortunate part. Let's check out Brian Reynolds. I mean, elite defense, elite offense. Fielding is not bad. I mean, 80 is kind of low, I feel like. And the speed, there's some speed. None of the perks that I'm looking for, though. So, and then, of course, Sonny Gray. Maybe he has outlier. No. Why do they give a lot of these pitchers a stopper? It's like, no, I'm going to be out front, or I want to be out front. Anyway, solid pitcher across the board. Fastball is probably not going to reach any higher than 96 or 97, and I think I'm being generous on that. Clearly a breaking ball pitcher, which is fine. There are a lot of guys who throw hard, so you need those guys. That's Sonny Gray, Seth Lugo, who's not going to throw a lot of heat, just going to throw a lot of breaking pitches. So if I had to order these, mean, the quirks really kind of sell me. Don't sell me here. I think it would be Spencer Steer from my first pick. Sonny Gray, I want that pitcher. I guess I'd say Brian Reynolds for last. I guess Seiya Suzuki third, and then Willie Adames fourth. So that's how I would go about it. And now let's check out the Western divisions, beginning with the AL West. We have Alex Bregman. I'm not going to go over the stats because they're pretty much the same. Elite offense, solid defense. Maybe some speed, maybe not. It's the quirks that I'm more interested in. So he has unfazed. Okay. Taylor Ward now. Day game. All right. And then the rest are all pitchers. So Mason Miller, no surprise here. Going to throw a lot of heat. Outlier 1. So his primary. So fastball is going to reach 103. I think that's the first time I've seen outlier 1 among the finest cards. And I guess it makes sense they did give it to Mason Miller, but I feel like they could have given it to someone else as well. And yet they gave like outlier 2 to a couple other pitchers. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, spammer. Just looking at this, walks per 9. What is that? Control, yeah. I mean, you gotta expect control. You gotta expect to give up some control for high velocity. But Mason Miller, George Kirby, the home runs per 9 rating, that's obviously concerning. But he does have an outlier 2, which means the sinker, that's going to be around 97, maybe 98. And then finally, Kirby Yates, 4 pitches, no quirks. Okay, so here's how I see it. Mason Miller is going to be my first pick, followed by Bregman, Ward, Kirby, and Yates. That's how we'll do it. All right, and finally, the NL West. Start off with Jock Peterson, obviously a DH. I mean, they even designated him as a DH. So, yep, don't even bother putting this guy in your outfield or at first base. He's just not going to be good. What's up, Mr. Shelby? But you could also have him on your bench. He's a better pinch hitter and excels at 2 strikes. So, yeah, at best, I would put him as a DH. At worst, I would have him as a bench bat. Ezekiel Tovar, I mean, this guy won the Gold Glove, albeit I think that's kind of ridiculous. But Ezekiel Tovar, he's got elite defense, solid offense, but no quirks. And then you got Tyler Glass now. Obviously, control and home runs per 9, although I think it's interesting they gave him 99 walks per 9. No outlier, though. No outlier. So that's kind of disappointing, to say the least, but still can hit 99 with his fastball. Then you have Jackson Merrill, who elite defense, elite offense, can run the base paths. No quirks. Still solid. And then Chapman, I mean, again, elite defense, elite offense. They kind of gave him a lot of speed, and he's 30. I think that's rather interesting. Only has fighter. So I have to say, out of all the divisions, I feel like the NL West is probably the worst out of all of them. Just because of the quirks. Like, I obviously like players with quirks. So I think Glasnow would be my first pick, followed by Jackson Merrill. Chapman, because I want that defense. Peterson and Tovar. Those would be my picks. So those are all the team affinities. I'm sure there are more here in the collection if I go to collections. Obviously, I left a lot on the plate by in season 2, but whatever. Let's see. Gotis, no Gotis. So let's check out the special collections. What do we get? We get, if we collect 5, we get Corbin Burns as they advertise. If we collect 10, it's Justin Martinez from the Arizona Diamondbacks. And actually, I'm going to take a look at. Okay, so he has Outlier 2. Jesus, what is up with all these guys getting Outlier 2? What happened to Outlier 1? Thank you. Okay. So this is good because that means the sinker and the fastball are going to be. Sinker is probably going to be 90, 97, 98, while the fastball, that's going to reach up to 101, probably 102. So I like that. Next up is William Contreras. I like that he has unfazed. So Anthony Santander. I would definitely not put him in as defense. If anything, he's a DH. But I do like the unfazed. Bryce Harper. I mean, this has to be my favorite reward, the Bryce Harper card. And then finally, Ketel Marte. Everyone loved Ketel Marte's card from season 1. And I like this one because it has both of the quirks that I'm looking for. So it sounds like the two best cards are the final 2 ones. So there are 35 cards to be had. Clearly, I have not collected any of them. But that's all going to change. As you can see here, I picked up quite a pack. And I'm not talking about the show packs. Okay? Oh, hold on. Actually, let me see if they're... Yeah, I already bought that. Yeah, there's nothing new here. Okay. So let's go ahead and open up some of these packs. We'll open up the now and later ones because those are... Says it can be redeemed for a pack in MLB The Show 25. All right. So it sounds like I'm going to want to collect as many of these as possible so that when I do pre-order MLB The Show, or when I do start MLB The Show 25, I'll have a bit of a head start, or I'll have some packs to help me get going. Maybe get going on my live series collections. Okay, that's good to know. We'll open that up because that gives us, Ryan McMahon. If you guys didn't see this, you can purchase this in the show. I did this on Friday, but obviously I did not open this pack until now. Thanksgiving, nothing really special here. You just get a bat as well as a Thanksgiving icon and banner. Not really that special. The cornerstone captains, they're all here. Unfortunately, cannot be quick sold. But there you go. So if you missed out on Byron Buxton, well, here he is. Oh, maybe that's who I was thinking of. Well, Ketel Marte's card was also pretty solid too. Yeah, they're all 99, so I've got them all now. And same thing with the pitcher captains. They're all 99s. Said the stats are the same? Yeah, they are. You're right, there are. So why would they... That doesn't make any sense. Why would they make them 99s if they didn't really change the stats? That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Ooh, we got a Season 4 Vault Pack, too. Nice. Let's get those out of the way. And then... Yeah. So, I knew I had all of them. I just wish you could quick sell them, but clearly you can't. So that's more of a pack to kind of help you out if you missed out on Season 1, any of the seasons prior to today. Or prior to Friday. So let's see what the Extreme Pack has. Really? You give me the two Mets players? And you still give me Mark Vance? Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see what we get in the Season 4 Vault. Ooh. Well, there's only one that I don't have. And that's this guy right here, Trevor Story. Oh, you get... Oh, okay. Well, obviously, I'm going to want the 99. Give me him. Quick sell that. Nice. All right. Let's open it up again. See what we get. If anything different. No. Nothing different. So I guess we'll go with Logan Webb. We'll go Kirkering. Marichal or Moniak. Excuse me. Marichal or Moniak. I don't know, honestly. I guess Moniak. There's only one that I haven't gotten in this pick, so James Paxton. We're gonna quick sell Logan Webb here. And then we'll just open up the Ball in His Habit packs. I think that was interesting that I kicked it off with a gold. Usually that doesn't really happen. Okay, so those. Now I gotta see what what's there to do gameplay wise. There are obviously no programs other than the team affinities for me to grind. Wait, I just want to check something real quick. I'm not going to buy stubs, I promise. I was just checking. Let's see. There are obviously some conquest maps that I can do that I haven't completed, although I really don't like doing that. There's also the Nation of Baseball. I haven't done the Nation of Baseball at all. I kind of wish they would do collections like they did, I guess it was last year or the year before, where it was like if you collected core cards, that would be a collection. Right now there's nothing. I don't know. I guess we'll just hop into a game. Or better yet, we already did the show. I mean, we could do the showdowns. And no, I don't want it to be that kind of a stream. Actually, hold on. I know I collected cards from. Yeah, that's it. Not a lot of cards for sure. Wow, only two cards, two season 2 cards away from a chase back 11. Wow. Obviously, I collected a lot of cards from season 3, so if anything, the only thing I'm getting out of this is a completionist icon. There we go. So now I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, let's just do the conquest maps until something better comes along, because right now I have nothing better. First, I'm just going to look to see if there are any improvements that I can make. Let's see. I don't want to take out Brooks Raley, but I did want to add Tanner Scott. This is fine. This is fine. All right. Well, let's see. I think we should wrap up on the division series because I didn't do that. Oh no, wait. I thought I did. Oh, I guess I didn't. That's weird. Okay, well. it's a small map, so it's not like this should take me a while. Let's do Jacob deGrom. Get the Mets going. Oh,
for the line, the shortstop,
Francisco. I apologize about that, guys.
Out. That accepted. The center fielder number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Just gonna keep aiming low and
Ball inside.
wait for pitches to come to that zone, so that I'm not chasing.
2 balls, no strikes. I got 3-0.
There we go. Beautiful. Mickey Mantle with the solo home run. That's why I aim low. So now I'm gonna, well, no, I should probably wait. So y'all tell me, what are some of your favorite finest cards that have been released? You tell me. I mean, obviously, I've already given my thoughts about which ones I like and which ones I don't. And Hank Aaron drives one deep. I mean, I forget which one had both the first pitch and unfazed quirks, but that one was definitely my favorite. You haven't used any of the finest cards yet? I mean, you get a free one from from the turkey pack, the Ryan McMahon one, and then if you made as much progress as I did in season 3, then you should also get Tanner Scott as well. You like Willie Adames, Ketel Marte, Santander, and Severino? Yeah, those are some pretty good choices. Strike 3, sit down. Although, actually, I think it was Ketel Marte that had that double quirk that I liked. Him and Bryce Harper in the collection, those are probably going to be my favorite ones. Strike 3, sit down.
That is good. The third baseman.
I mean, I feel like a lot of these, yeah, they look good, but when you look at the quirks, when you look at the quirks, it's just like some of them are kind of a letdown. And to me, the quirks are important. So if you don't have any quirks, you're kind of useless to me, which is why I was not really high on Willie Adames. Because he didn't have any quirks. Yeah, he had the elite defense and the elite offense as well, yeah. But he didn't have the he didn't have any quirks, and to me, if you don't have quirks, you're useless. Gotta have some quirks. Now, obviously, people have their own quirks and everything, what they think is important. You guys obviously know what are mine.
1-0.
Or what mine are, but still, it's like everyone has their own personal favorite. So maybe I should have advanced with Acuna there. He did have 95 speed, but I guess I questioned Bader's arm. Nimmo's arm, I have no questions about. That's a noodle right there. All right, take out Jacob deGrom, put in Chris Martin.
Batting fifth. No left field. Brandon Nimmo.
0-1. One ball, 2 strikes.
Ooh, I am lucky on that one. Martin definitely missed, and Nimmo was jumping all over it. He just had to wait back a bit. Strike 3, sit out.
The 17th. Harrison. Bader.
0-1's the count.
Nice. Thank you, Craig Biggio, for your defense.
Number 43.
And now let's get Rivera up in one. Ooh, wow. Razaban, what the heck are you doing?
Ball 1, no strike. No, he's safe. One and one.
Easily can be fooled by those low pitches.
He's out. Hey. 0-1. He's out.
Gosh, you swipe a bag and yet your offense can't do anything to drive that runner in. Like, what the heck? All right, let's hope that Mariano Rivera can hold down a one-run game.
Mariano Rivera.
Strike 3, sit down. Again, I hate that animation. Oh, I'm going to make an effort, but I'm just not going to. Then don't bother diving. If you're not going to be able to get it, don't bother. Uh-oh. Oh, thank God for that base running coach there. I mean, look, Tyrone Taylor only has 18 steal, and he only has 79 speed, so it's not like he's going to be swiping the bag, but I just want to keep him close and make sure that he doesn't get that extra lead that could possibly drive him in if Iglesias gets a gap. Strike 3, sit down.
No, he's safe. Hey! 0-1's the count. Hey! 2. 4-2 is the count.
Strike 3, sit down. Thank you, Mariano Rivera, for holding down the fort. I always have those questions with Rivera. I know that he's an elite reliever, but yet there have been times where I've blown games with him. Yeah, obviously they're going to highlight all the stuff that we already earned. So don't be fooled by that. That's not rewards that I earned. Those are just rewards that I already got. Ah, that's what I was afraid of. I was afraid of that. Darn it. But that's the risk that you run sometimes with these games. You know, sometimes you win them, sometimes you don't. Yeah, you can play the game to kind of force the result. Yeah, you can, but that's going to take some time. By the way, I did that on purpose. Awesome. All right, let's go Jacob deGrom again. You can tell that I'm focusing on the NL East. Oh, excuse me. I'm focusing on the NL East, looking to grab some of the rewards there.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Oh, Stott took one away from Lindor. Wow.
No, that's in. Hee-haw! 1-1. That's the ball. That's the ball. 3-1. Hee-haw! Down is full.
All right, now I've got the green light here. Nice. Get a nice base hit with Mickey Mantle.
Steal! That's the ball. Hey, clean it up.
And I get Mantle in scoring position. Now it's just up to Wright or whoever to drive in Mantle. Hold on.
Oh, 1. One and 1. Two, 1.
There we go, Hank Aaron. I could always rely on Hank Aaron to come up with a big shot. Throw it back chance. And Freddie Freeman is going to go deep too. Ah, dang it. That's all right. 3 runs. I'll take it. Actually, I shouldn't have even been normal swinging. I should have been contact swinging. I didn't even realize that. So it's actually a good thing that I struck out. Because that allowed me not to get a home run and keep the save in play. Strike 3, sit down. Oh, you know what? I didn't even check out the ranked seasons content. Oh, shoot. I should have done that. Strike 3, sit down. I'll check it out as soon as I'm done here. And maybe that's something that... No, actually, nah. I think I'm going to vote against that idea of hopping into ranked seasons because I know a lot of people already have some, if not all, the finest cards. And I, quite frankly, do not want to go up against finest cards when I still have a lineup of Season 3 cards.
That missed. That's the ball. He's in there. Hey.
Beautiful. I mean, yeah, that took the save out, but, you know, contact swinging, nothing I could really do there. Oh, Twitch drops are enabled. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Well, that's good. So you guys are earning Twitch packs while I'm streaming. Just another reason to watch me.
1 and 2.
Once I get more finest cards in my collection, then I'll hop over to ranked seasons and I'll grind for the cards there. But you know, for now, I want to stay off of ranked seasons. Oh yeah, I guess I should explain what the plan is for this week. I'm gonna double check this real quick, but
1-0.
Oh, they're just rewinds? Oh, I thought maybe they would have added like some cards, some ranks, some finest cards. Let's see.
The right fielder, number 44, Hank Aaron.
He was out? Oh, I don't think so. I want to see that replay. Hold on. Okay. See. And it's not touching the bag. Right there, I feel like it touches the bag, but it's the glove touching him. Looks like it. I usually goes to the runner. Whatever. Whatever.
No, he's safe.
Yep. Okay, so, Wednesday there will be no stream. I'm working a 1 to 9 shift on Wednesday, so no stream. Plus, afterwards, I'm gonna go out. Thursday, probably not gonna be a stream. I mean, it's Thanksgiving. Everyone's gonna be watching football, or they're gonna be sleeping off the Thanksgiving coma. Or the Thanksgiving food coma, so they're going to be sleeping that off. Although that could change. It just also depends on when my family decides to go home. Although, truth be told, my sister, they're probably going to want to stay. I didn't stream on Friday because I worked Friday afternoon into the night. So that's why I didn't stream on Friday. I got called in to work for that day. And I got Thursday night as off as compensation. So
That's up. That's the ball. That's the ball.
What up, Nets? How are ya? What does if you don't mind me asking, what does WSP stand for? Is that what's up? Okay. Never heard it like that way, but okay. So yeah, there will be no stream on Wednesday. There probably won't be one on Thursday. And honestly, I don't want to stream on Saturday, so next Sunday, Friday, and then next Sunday there will be streams. Maybe there's a little bit more content added. Or I may have to get to the point where I start my Mets, all Mets superfractor grind. Strike 3, sit down.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 58, Hannah.
Attaboy Cunha. So that's just the week ahead that I wanted to give y'all. That it's, Wednesday's no stream, Thursday probably no stream. But we'll be back Friday and Sunday. And then we can focus on Christmas. Now, I might be the only... I know for a fact I'm not the only person about this, but I much imagine I'm still in the minority. But I get extremely annoyed with people who are playing Christmas music before we even get through Thanksgiving. It's like, you can wait a few more days. A few more days is all I'm asking of peace and serenity from Christmas music. That's all I'm asking. And it's like, I don't understand why people feel like they gotta get in the festive mood before we even get through Thanksgiving.
0-2.
I really don't understand it. It's like, you can't be that patient. I mean, my God. And I know I'm not the only one, because a lot of my coworkers feel the same way. It's like, no, come on, no Christmas music. It's just funny because the company that I work with, they just did their whole Christmas decorations already. Like, they already put up the tree. They already started decorating the outside of the building and everything. Of course, the real annoyance that I'm going to have to deal with, not this week, but the next week, is when they're going to light the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree. It's going to be so packed. I remember last year when I went into work, it was so packed, but that was because of the pro-Palestinian protests. That was like, I had to go through the side entrance or the back entrance to be able to get into work. Like, think of that. That's crazy.
That's the ball.
Like, I should be able to, but that's how packed it gets, especially for the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree lighting. Strike 3, sit down. That's how crazy it gets. And that's why that's the one thing I hate about the holidays. In terms of where I work, it just gets so packed. It gets so packed. The good thing is that this year, I know how to avoid it. Last year, I didn't really, because that was the first time that I actually started driving into work on the overnights. Normally I would just take the bus into work. But, now that I know, I like, I'm better prepared for it. If that makes sense. Like, I know to expect it now, so I know how I can avoid it. I'm going to park over on the other side of the city, probably closer to like what's the highway? The highway that's there. Dang it. It goes along the Hudson River Parkway. That's what it is. I'll park closer to that so that I don't have to deal with all the traffic getting through, getting on, getting up the street and everything. No. Nope, not doing that. Nope. Look, I may not be all that bright, but I'm not stupid enough to play on Hall of Fame. Right, so we're going to go Jacob deGrom again. So, at least this year, what I'm saying is that last year, I didn't understand just how much traffic there would be trying to get to work, and that in all likelihood, I wasn't going to be able to park close enough. So, you know, this year I'm more prepared for it. And this year, I'm not going to waste any time. This year, I'm going to just keep myself or stay away from it as much as possible. And if I get as close as I can without actually causing a headache. It's so funny because yesterday, I actually made a mistake when I was trying to park or when I was driving into the city. I guess gang parking so close to work, I kind of forgot what the directions of the streets in New York City in terms of traffic flow, you know, which way they head. The even streets are the one that go east. The odd ones go west. And then, but I'm on 6th Ave, and I'm heading up thinking I'm going to park. And then all of a sudden, I look at the street sign. I'm at one of the traffic lights, and you know, all of a sudden, I see all the cars going west on 37th Street, and I'm like, wait, why are they going west? And then I thought about it. I was like, oh, because odds go west, evens go east. And I parked on 50th Street, so I was like, now I had to go all the way to 8th Ave, or I had to go up 8th Ave, which anyone who's ever driven in New York City before will tell you that 8th Ave traffic is bad, especially around 42nd Street. It is bad. So don't ever get yourself caught up there, because you are going to be sitting there for a long time. You would think that they would have traffic cops there directing traffic, because it's one of the busiest intersections in New York City. Because that's the 8th Ave and 42nd Street, that's where Port Authority bus terminal is. Strike 3, sit down. So you're going to have a lot of people who are coming out of the bus station, probably from New Jersey.
All ones that count.
And sorry, I have a little heartburn right now. And they're going to be walking across the street, so you got a lot of pedestrians, probably a lot of tourists who really don't understand that, hey, you cannot be, it's nice to look and everything, but please understand, you can't be blocking traffic. Anyway, so you would think that they would have more cops at that intersection, but apparently not. Strike 3, sit out. So, unfortunately, being caught up in that, because if I had gone, honestly, thinking about it now, I could have gone further up 6th Ave and then just crossed over, but then I'm crossing over in Times Square. and trying to cross from 6th Ave to 8th Ave through Times Square. I mean, I talk about 8th Ave traffic being bad. Times Square traffic is even worse. It is really, really bad. So, just a future reference for all the motorists out there, future motorists. Try to avoid driving on 8th Ave as much as possible. If anything, try to get over to 6th Ave or get over to 10th Ave. Those are your best bets. I don't know why 8th Ave is such a traffic nightmare, but it is. At least in my experience, it is.
One ball, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
You need one more card for Cattell. One more finest card for Cattell. Nice. Wow, you're really talking on that one. Well, which team Affinity are you closest to completing? I mean, whichever one, you should try to complete it. Should get Chris Martin up and warming, because I have a feeling I'm gonna need it, or I'm gonna need him. There we go. Attaboy, Cunha.
Now pitching for the Conference, number 78.
Oh yeah, one other thing I wanted to mention. You know, maybe the younger generation won't know him, but for my generation that watched a lot of game shows, if you know Chuck Woolery, unfortunately he did pass away last night. You know, he hosted. A lot of people don't know this, but he was actually the first host for Wheel of Fortune. When it began in 1975, he was their first host up until 81, and then that's when Pat Sajak took over. And then he hosted Love Connection, which I didn't watch. I was more familiar with Chuck Woolery as like the game show host for Greed and Lingo. So that's why I'm saying maybe the younger generation won't know Chuck Woolery. But, you know, he was a game show host. Honestly, I would put him up there with Regis Philbin, Alex Trebek, Bob Barker. Like, those are my... I would definitely put Chuck Woolery up there with them. And I know that's a high bar, but honestly, he was just so good as a game show host. He really was. So, rest in peace to Chuck Woolery. I mean, the details of his death, from what I saw in TMZ, was that he had some... I mean, he looked good for being 83 or... Yeah, 83. He looked great. God bless him. But just because someone looks good at a certain age does not necessarily mean that they are good. You know, unfortunately, according to his podcast co-host, Mike or Mark Young, you know, Woolery said that he wasn't feeling well and went to lie down, and then minutes later he complained of trouble breathing. Unfortunately, that's where he passed away. I mean, I don't think they even got to him before he passed. At least it didn't sound like they got to him before he passed. So those are just the details that I'm hearing from TMZ. But yeah, very unfortunate that another game show host, I would argue a legendary game show host, passed away. Someone just keep an eye on Pat Sajak. Part of me means that as a joke, but part of me also kind of like it is serious about it as well.
Ball one.
But anyway, rest in peace to Chuck Woolery, and obviously my thoughts and prayers are with his family and friends. Loved him as Greed and Lingo hosts. Those were my two. Those were some of my favorite game shows watching growing up. The funny thing is, the only way I could watch those channels was if I went down to South Jersey to my aunt's house, because she had the package that included Game Show Network. My parents didn't, so just whenever I got a chance to watch GSN and just watch, I'm pretty sure they were reruns. Maybe Lingo wasn't, but Greed certainly was. It's unfortunate too, because Greed, only aired for like a year or two. It only aired between 1999 and 2000. So it might not have even been a full year. Still, it was a great concept, a great game show. Oh, excuse me. That could have been a free base, free pass. And yeah, that blew it. Well, unfortunately, the save is not in play for Brooks Raley. It's only in play for Chris Martin. So I gotta stick with Chris Martin. Unless he gives up 2 runs, then I can bring in Brooks Raley, but I think at that point I would just bring in Mariano Rivera.
Got him.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter,
Ball, that's out. Hey. 1 ball, 1 strike. Back outside. Ah. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
You got this. Strike 3, sit down. There we go. There's the Padres stronghold. We did get unlockables. I'm assuming that's for the NL East. Ooh, got it. Headliners and a millionaire pack too. Don't know where I got those from. But yeah, they were, yep, exactly what I thought. Actually, I have one more uniform to collect for alternatives, and I want to know if any of these. Yes, Pittsburgh. Okay, so if I collect that, then I get the collection done for the MLB alternative uniforms. See here, and I'll get a ball in it 5-pack bundle of Ball in His Habit packs. So that's good to know. That is good to know. Oop, they say up 1,000 stubs. Thanks. Yeah, 1,000 stubs. Love it. Thank you. Thank you for wasting my time. Oh, that's Championship Series. My bad. I want Division Series. Uh-oh, looks like the Astros are going to consume or not the Astros, the Tigers are going to they're going to conquer the Guardians' stronghold. Jacob deGrom again.
Leading off for the Lions, the shortstop,
Jack Flaherty.
Francisco Lindor.
Oh, one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Ball, that's out. Hey!
That's fine. I'm going to be waiting for pitches that are low. Like that. Well, kind of, still,
The center field.
yeah, it was close enough.
Mickey Mantle.
That's the ball.
Yeah, that was true. All right. Well, I at least took the double play out of contention here. Nice. Oh, man. Right down the middle and first pitch. Well, actually, it's belt tie middle. Belt tie Broadway. But yeah, David Wright was all over that. There was no doubt about that.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
Attaboy, Freddie. Of course, what else would I expect? Freddie hit a very similar home run to that in the World Series Game 1 to walk it off. So, very familiar with this stadium. Other than the fact that he plays for the Dodgers, so of course he's going to be familiar with Dodger Stadium.
All one's the count. Hey. No ball, 2 strikes. Nope. That's inside.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm quite surprised that this year there were no Mets cards in the events this year. Like, as far as I could tell, unless there was... maybe there was, like, one that I just simply bought out. I don't know, but either way, I'm just very surprised because I think it was last year Senga was one of the events cards, and I mean, my God, was he hard to find after that event that he was part of was over. I eventually did find him, like, don't get me wrong, I found him.
Batting third. No left field.
But, you know, I never wanted something like that ever again.
Ball, that's inside.
It's like, don't ever do that to me again. Or maybe from, like, here on out, either I grind the program or I earn enough stubs to be able to buy it out. $100 wins in what, for events?
Now pitching for the Dodgers. Number 48, Russo.
For that Senga. Oh. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. But, you know what? It was all part of the content. Again, I just ask that moving forward they don't do something like that again. Because, boy, was that a grind.
The left number 24, Ricky Henderson.
Hey. 0-1.
The batter, the shortstop, Francisco.
Yeah, good times. Good times. All for the content of last year. But at least last year's content was great. You know, I loved last year's content. In my opinion, MLB The Show 23 Diamond Dynasty was one of the best in terms of content. In terms of the execution of it, like the seasons and everything, that was bad. But in terms of the content, fantastic. Do more stuff like that, MLB The Show.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
You know, this year, content, no. It was bad. Oh, it was so good. Yeah, it was. There were so many great cards last year. There really were. Even starting off, the World Baseball Classic cards, oh, they were fantastic. There were even some diamonds in the rough with that one. I love using Mike Ford. Or Harry Ford. I'm sorry, Harry Ford. Strike 3, sit down. I think that was one of the more underrated cards. Just, he could fly, man. He could fly. Lindor, Diaz, and Alonso being part of that too. Jose Ramirez, yep. Wasn't there Santander? I think was part of it, as was oh God, there's one other one that I'm thinking about. Oh God, yeah, Trey Turner was pretty solid. Goldschmidt was another good one. Or what? Or am I thinking of Arenado? Maybe I'm thinking of Arenado.
Oh, that's out.
Paul Skeens card last year? Oh, I know which one you're talking about. His, oh God. Well, this year I think it was even better. I think the Paul Skeens card was even better this year.
2-2 count. Oh.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 59, Evan Willis.
Yeah, I just remembered that I need to contact switch. The Ohtani card. You can't forget about the Ohtani card from last year. That was a great card, too.
He's out.
Oh, Ellie De La Cruz. You remember the Ellie De La Cruz one? Oh God! When I pulled that out of that chase pack, dude, I was so shocked. I'm pretty sure that my mouth was agape for like a good 5 minutes. Yeah, but I've never hit well with Mike Trout. I never have. I don't know if it's his swing or maybe just his quirks don't align with what I like, but I can never hit well with Mike Trout. Both online and offline. Yeah, I still have some high averages for Trout, but it just doesn't feel right. It feels kind of like inflated. Whereas some of the other guys I hit well with. I think I do remember the Adley Rushman card. I think I do.
Now pitching, Mariano.
But I wasn't very good with that card.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Strike 3, sit down.
One ball, 2 strikes. He's out.
All right, so that's the Dodgers stronghold. I don't know, what was the best card this year? I feel like for season one, I mean, you can make the case. Byron Buxton, I know, is very well liked. His captain card was very popular. The Jimmy Rollins card, I mean, I feel like I see that card all the time. That Jimmy Rollins card. Oh, the Jeter card from last year. That was a great card. The Jeter card. Oh my gosh. I nearly forgot about that. At least I thought the card was good last year. The Jeter card. Oh wow. Knocked me down to 3 million fans. Wow. That's rough. But you know what, Tigers? Your reign of terror against the Cleveland Guardians is over. Because I'm taking your stronghold now. Let's see how you like it. Ugh.
Leading off for the Lions, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Hey. 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Hey. 0-2 is the count.
Ah, dang it.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
I mean, I think he already got one from the Mets. If that reporter, I forget who it was, Gonzalez, I think his name was. He was reporting that the Mets offered him $660 million. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what he reported. So he definitely has offers. He definitely has an offer from the Mets. Or he may have an offer from the Mets. But it's certainly not the $700 million that I think he was looking for, which is why I'm kind of doubting it. Because it's like, if it's that low, I mean, either the Mets are not serious about pursuing Soto, thus they should be focusing on trying to get Pete Alonso back and Sean Manaea, or that was a number put out there by Scott Boras to see if other teams were going to step up. You know, Yankees, Phillies, Dodgers, Blue Jays, Red Sox. But there's no doubt in my mind that Soto wants to have the same amount of money, that if not more, than Ohtani. And I think Boras is in his ear about that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So I don't think $660 million is going to get it done. I think it's going to be well over 700. And I know some people are like, well, then you're just overpaying him at that point. Listen, he's, what, 24, going to be 25? So you get him on a 12-year deal, that still puts him at 37. And if you want, you can front load most of the money so that towards the end of his career, he's not making as much. You can do that. So I'm not worried about the length or the money for it for one other reason, and it's that, yeah, the Mets are struggling in terms of their pitching, but I mean, a lot of people thought the Mets rotation was not going to be good. I mean, we were missing Senga. Quintana is older. Severino was unproven. And Manaya, you were just hoping for another year, for a year like he had in San Francisco. Well, playoffs Quintana was amazing. And September Quintana was amazing. Sean Manaya was pretty much the ace of the rotation. Severino wasn't always that great, but he had his games, and I was there for one of them against the Miami Marlins when he threw a complete game shutout. So what does that prove? That proves that Sean Manaea and the Mets, or I'm sorry, not Sean Manaea, David Stearns and the Mets can get the most out of whatever pitchers come their way. Okay? Obviously, they want the best. But if you can even get some decent pitchers to have some solid seasons, I'm okay with giving Soto $700 million for that reason. I think David Stearns and the Mets can get the most out of pitchers. I mean, my God, David Peterson. A lot of people were already chalking him up as a draft failure, and yet he came out and just had his best season, a 10-3 record. David Peterson was phenomenal this year, and a lot of people already wrote him off as nothing more than a long relief pitcher or a AAA pitcher. And yet he just proved that he can be effective and a winning pitcher at the major league level. And he's still under contract with the Mets. That's a great thing. So you know what? I'm okay with giving Soto $700 million. If what that reporter said was true about the Mets offering him $660 million, I mean, I don't think that's going to get it done. I think $700 million is going to get it done, in my opinion. But I'm okay with giving that money to Juan Soto because I believe the Mets can get the most out of their pitching. Even if they don't get the best value, even if they don't get the high-end pitchers like Corbin Burns or Walker Buehler, strike three, sit down, I'm okay with that. I really am.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 21, Jackson.
So we'll see what happens. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised the Dodgers are in it because they already have a stacked outfield. You know, assuming they bring back Teoscar Hernandez and Tommy Edman. They still have Mookie. Well, no, Mookie moved to short, didn't he? Or are they going to move him back to right field? Either way, Mookie is a potential outfielder, so I don't understand. Ohtani. So it's like, why? You know, why would they go after Juan Soto if they already have a stacked outfield? But whatever. Not to mention the contracts of Betts, Freeman, and Otani. Like, I don't know how they could afford. I don't know how they could possibly afford Soto. Phillies, I'm not surprised, and I feel like that the Phillies should be taken seriously as a potential contender for Soto. I know they already have Wheeler, Turner, Harper, Schwarber, but if anything, I think that makes it more enticing for Harper or for Soto to play with the Phillies. That's going to go Pat. Unfortunately. All right, let's bring in Chris Martin. Shame that DeGrom won't get the win, but that's really on the offense for not coming up when they needed to.
Batting it, the designated hitter.
Hold one for count.
Attaboy, right. Way to snag that. You just got Cattell? Nice. I think he was one that I mentioned that I would like to have in my, that I'd like to get out of the collection. Attaboy, Mickey! Mariano Rivera's already. Okay, good. We'll bring him in the next inning.
Off the plate, ball one.
Well, let me know how he works for you. Let me know how he compares to his season 1 card, because I know that's. I think you still use that card. I've seen that card in your lineup. So let me know how it compares to his season 1 card. Whether I should be scared or hoping you put that Marte in instead of your season 1 one. Because I know that season 1 card is super fractured.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 3.
Ah. All right, well, I got my 2 runs, so...
Now, Mariano Rivera.
Hold one for count. Ball.
And just like that, Mariano Rivera gives it right back to Matt Bierling, of all people. Matt Bierling. Now you see why I was saying, oh, I'm not so confident with Mariano Rivera. That home run was exactly why. But why do I keep using him? because I'm already super. I'm very. He's he's the closest reliever that I have to super factoring, other than Edwin Diaz. So, yeah, I'm gonna try and keep working with him, even though it's gonna be a growing pain.
The left fielder, Green.
Sorry, Mantle. Sorry your home run went to waste.
Ball, that's off the plate. That's a ball.
Yeah, it's risky for me to do that, but it was so deep that I was like, yeah, he's got to go, or he's got to advance. Plus, I need every opportunity I can to score a run, because if I give the Tigers an opportunity in the next half inning, I think they're going to take it. Austin Wells with the 2-run homer. Hopefully this one will actually hold up.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Gio.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 68, Jason Conway.
1-0. Safe.
Ooh, man. That was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be.
Ball, that's too high.
Yep, get back.
He's out.
Look, one more run would at least put me at ease. Thank you, Lindor. Thank you.
The batter, the center fielder, Mickey Mantle. Now batter, third baseman, David Wright.
count. Three.
All right, that's okay. That's fine because it still gives me an opportunity to
Now pitching. Lou.
get the save. Sorry, I'm losing my trail of thought here.
That's a ball. Count 1-0. Yeah. 1-1.
Oh boy, Luke, please do not pull a Mariano Rivera.
Ball.
Please just get out of this. What's up, Peach? How are ya? Some cards have been some cards I like. Others I'm just kind of meh about. Strike 3, sit down. I wish they would have offered a bit more content because honestly, there's not much to do right now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
You know, there aren't any programs. There are probably not going to be any more programs. Not unless they come out with an award series program. That would be kind of cool. That way they can highlight Judge, Ohtani as MVPs, Sale and why am I blanking? Why am I blanking on the pitcher? It was Skubal. I'm sorry, Skubal. It's going to be a milestone program. Good. We need content. I need content. I can't just keep grinding Team Affinity forever. Strike 3, sit down. You know, and I don't really want to start my all Mets Superfractor grind, at least not yet. I want to wait a little bit. Tigers, I told you I was coming for your stronghold, and I always follow through on my promises. I'm actually going to avoid... Oh, wait, no, I can't. I really can't. I just realized that I couldn't. Hold on, I want to see when that is. Captain Blizzard drop 1? What does that mean? Oh, I see the 2024 milestone. What's this Captain Blizzard thing? Or Captain Blizzard that we're going to get? And how did I get 6 millionaire packs? Didn't get them here. I didn't make any progress elsewhere. Where are those millionaire packs coming from? Unless it's the Conquest map. Whoops. Exchange them for what? Huh? explain that to me one more time, please? Oh, I think I see what you mean. Well, can you do those for the captain cards too? I guess not. Yeah. No. Nope. I'm just doing conquests. Okay, well that's good to know that that you can that could be done. Wait, how much was the it was like what, 100,000? I mean, that's probably only good for, yeah, 20,000, which would put me over 40,000, but that only gets me a pack and a head, 2 packs, a show pack and a headliners pack. Okay, hold on 1 second. Oops. That's not where I meant to go. I meant to go here. I mean, that's kind of cool, but still, it didn't lead to much. Wait, can you exchange the reward paths? Can you exchange them? Ah, come on. Man, that stinks. Because that would actually make those cards a little bit more useful. But if they're not exchangeable, then there's no point. And I'm assuming you can't do, yeah, you can't exchange the bosses either. Oh. It's always disappointing. Wait, didn't I have a Mets card? Yeah, I think I had a duplicate Mets card. Can I exchange that? Not Delgado or Syndergaard. I'm not talking about them. Some other card. Was, what was it? Darn it. No, not Lindor. Oh, Wright. It was David Wright. Oh, but I quick sold him. That's right. Darn. All right. Well, I'll see when I have a chance. I'll take a look at what cards I have that I can exchange and what cards I can't. And we'll go from there. But for now, I want to get back to this because this way I can wrap up this map. This map has taken me a lot longer than I thought it would. I figured it would be smaller, so it would be easier, or I would complete it a lot quicker. Excuse me. But nah, it's been all, excuse me. It's been all... Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh. Ugh.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Thank you. Attaboy, Mickey. Wait, what was I saying? Something about, I thought this map would be easier. Or I would have this map done a lot sooner. But I mean, it's fine. It's keeping me busy up until, 5 o'clock, and then I gotta get ready for work. Attaboy, Hank Aaron.
Got it.
The left fielder, defense.
At least Jacob deGrom is in line for the win.
Nope.
Strike 3, sit down.
He's out.
I just kind of realized that I may have to order myself some dinner in order to for tonight. Like, I don't think dinner is going to be ready in time before I go to work.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 99.
And I don't really have a lot of options in the fridge, so I guess I'm eating out tonight. Get over that wall. Dang it! Oh, that actually reminded me. Yeah, I needed to get a reliever up in one.
One ball, two strikes.
Attaboy, Austin Wells, assuming that's fair. It is not. Oh, so bad. It's so sad. Too bad. Oh well.
Going to. Ball in.
I didn't mean to do that because I meant to bring in Aaron Bummer. I'm sorry, Bummer. But you'll get a hold.
No ball, two strikes.
I should have checked it before and I realized that as soon as I made that pitch, and yeah, I still struck out the batter. Like, it was supposed to be a mistake pitch, and yet Jacob deGrom still struck him out. Strike three, sit down.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 52.
All right, now this is definitely a case where Brooks Raley is going to get the save. I checked swung because I thought for a minute that I was up 3-0, not down, not up 2-0. So I checked swung to avoid normal swinging and hitting the ball out of the ballpark. I didn't realize that I was up 2-0, not 3-0.
job.
All right, bring in Brooks Raley. Strike 3, sit down.
Ball, that's just out. I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's out.
Strike 3, sit down.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Strike 3, sit down. All right, so there's the Cleveland Guardians. I didn't think that would be a hard stronghold. So, but hey, you never know. Never know. Although I will say that while I was playing that, made me think about my trip next year that I'm gonna take to Cleveland, like as kind of like my tour of some of the ballparks in the United States. Like I'm gonna go for. I've already discussed this in the stream, but basically I'm gonna start in Philly and then go down to Baltimore and then Washington D.C. and then head out west to Pittsburgh and Cleveland before I come back east. Come back east. Look at me sounding like somehow somehow I didn't go far, or somehow I'm going out to like the Midwest or whatever. Oh my gosh. Might as well get as many territories as I can, because I don't think I'm going to be able to challenge the Royals. Yeah, no, I definitely don't want to challenge the Royals. Not on Hall of Fame. And they're going to make me play on All-Star. Jeez Louise. All right, fine. Fine. I'll play on All-Star. I'll play it your way, MLB The Show.
Leading off for the Lions, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Batting second, the center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
Come on, that's got to be... Oh, warning track. Strike 3, sit down.
Batting second, the second baseman, Gary Hepson.
0-1's the count.
Strike 3, sit down. Thank you for not... No! I was starting to speak too soon. David Wright with an error like that? Unheard of.
No ball, 2 strikes. 0-1.
Strike 3, sit down. I'm also looking at the 2025 Hall of Fame ballot. And just looking at some of the guys that are going to be, that are up for the Hall of Fame this year. And, I mean, look, if Ichiro doesn't get in this year, I really have lost faith in the Baseball Writers Association. Like, how do you not put Ichiro in? So, Ichiro definitely gets my vote, as does Billy Wagner. Carlos Beltran, I would vote him. I mean, I'm going to be biased, but David Wright. I'll throw in Jimmy Rollins because he was a really good shortstop for the Phillies. I mean, I'll definitely be one to admit that. Felix Bautista, or I'm sorry, Felix Hernandez. That's what I meant. Felix Hernandez, King Felix, no better dominator or no better a dominant pitcher in the mid 2000s, early 2010s. So let's see. I think you only get 10. So, what did I say? Ichiro, Wagner, Beltran, Wright, Rollins.
Finish him.
Let's see.
The first baseman, now pitching, Aaron Bowman.
I want to finish this inning first, and then, or I want to finish this game first, and then I'll go over it. You know what? This is all open to opinion here. I think I've mentioned 6 so far.
Hey. 0-1. Hey. 0-2 is the count. One ball, 2 strikes. At the ball. Count full.
Alright, there we go. So I gotta keep this. I think I'll repost this. Or I'll quote this. Actually.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 66, McArthur. Leading off for the line, the second baseman, Greg Tizio.
Ah! Dang it. And I also forgot to warm up a closer. So let's see. Yeah, I've named 6 so far.
That's a ball.
Definitely Pedroia, Dustin Pedroia. I mean, not gonna meet another second baseman to win MVPs, 2 MVPs. So, Pedroia.
Now batting, the closer, Francisco Lindor.
I gotta be honest, I don't think this is as strong of a Hall of Fame class as it may seem like. Because I'm having a hard time picking 10 players.
Ball 1.
Let's see. Ichiro, Wagner, Beltran, Wright, Rollins, Hernandez, Pedroia. I know it's tempting to put Troy Tulowitzki there, but let's be honest, his numbers were inflated because he was with Colorado. Once he went to Toronto, we saw the true Troy Tulowitzki, and he was not that great, so... I'm not in favor of that. Bobby Abreu, I mean, tempting them. Alex Rodriguez.
Leading up for the Royals, no left field, Tommy Pham. Now Mariano Rivera.
I mean, we're not going to see another power hitting shortstop like Alex Rodriguez. We just aren't. But obviously, like, the reason I want to keep him out is because of the steroids. But, you know, like, how many more times are we going to do that? How many more times are we going to keep steroids era players? How long are we going to keep punishing Bonds, McGuire, Sosa, and Rodriguez for that. You know? All right, there we go. And there's like Russell Martin. I mean, good career with the Dodgers, but is it a Hall of Fame career? Gosh, I don't know. I don't know. Like the first 7 guys, I was like, yeah, put them on there. Like not even a moment hesitation. But now I'm getting to the tail end of it, and it's like, gosh. Well, you just made my job easier, Yankees, because I'm not gonna attack. I'm not gonna attack with 9 million fans. So put me on veteran, and I'm gonna wrap up my list here. So I am gonna go with A-Rod. I look in good conscience. It's like the steroids baseball players. They should be in the Hall of Fame, but they should have like an asterisk or a special room dedicated to them to say, "Hey, this happened, but still, it was an amazing. It was an amazing time." McGuire, Sosa, Bonds, A-Rod, just an amazing time. So that's the only reason I put A-Rod there. And I'm going to put Sabathia as well. So let's see. I think that puts me at 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I need one more. Let's see. Francisco Rodriguez. I mean, he did. I think he holds the record for the most saves in a single season. But honestly, after his tenure with the Mets, it just went downhill. Even during his tenure with the Mets, it went downhill. He does have 400, over 400 saves. So there is that. And he did finish in 6 in MVP voting, which, really, really showed in 2008, I should say, in 2008 with the Angels. So that's pretty impressive. Third in the Cy Young. I mean, K-Rod makes a good choice. There's also Manny Ramirez. Um, God. I could see why baseball writers have a hard time with this. There's like so many good options. Um, Curtis Granderson, I mean, obviously he meant a lot to them, or maybe the Tigers Hall of Fame, maybe the Yankees Hall of Fame, but Baseball Hall of Fame, I mean, there are just so many better options. Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna put. I think I'll. I think that's what I'll. Yeah, what I'll do. Okay. So again, just to recap, at least my votes for the Hall of Fame would be Ichiro, Wagner, Beltran, Wright, Jimmy Rollins, Felix Hernandez, Dustin Pedroia, Alex Rodriguez, CC Sabathia, and Francisco Rodriguez. Those are the guys that are going to get my vote. If I voted, but I don't vote. I just give my opinion. I think that's going to get caught. No, it's going to get out of here. Judge jogged to it like he had it under control. That's why I thought it was going to get caught. The netting can't throw it back, you idiots. Also, where do the balls go if they do land in the netting? Where do they go?
That is third. The third baseman, number 5, David Rush.
Now get back, Mammal. Get back. Wait, is it raining?
Hey! He's safe.
Doesn't look like it. Attaboy, Hank Aaron. I shouldn't have done that. I should have contact swung.
That is six. The designated hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Oh wait, right. We're only in the first inning.
That is second. The designated hitter, Jr.
Ball. Count 1-0. Hey. I got one one strike.
There we go. Double play.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 35, play. Hold. Leading off for the Lions, the catcher, Austin Wells.
All right. Let's see. Let's get righty. So Chris Martin from warming.
Batting in, the second baseman, Craig Biggio.
Hey! 0-1's the count. No ball, 2 strikes.
Batting up, the left fielder, number 24, Ricky Henderson. Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Let's finish out this map so that I can call it a stream. This time I'm going to put the reliever that I intend to put in at the start of the inning.
One ball, 1 strike. That ball is foul. Ball, that's kicked out. Ball, that's out.
Oh, jeez. Chris Martin, you better not do this to me. Don't do this, because I'm not... I'd have to finish it up tomorrow. And I don't want to finish it up tomorrow. Damn it, Martin! There we go.
Now
Sure, the Yankees have bat power, but they don't have speed. Although now this opens up the opportunity for me to go ahead and score another run. Ouch. See, is that going to get over the wall? It will. David Wright with the home run. There we go. There's my one run. Excuse me. Of course, Hank Aaron can just go ahead and hit another one. Eye contact's one. Okay? Eye contact's one.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
But now that means that Chris Martin has to get the save. Can't go to Mariano Rivera. Not unless Martin gives up a run, assuming that this lead holds where it is.
Got him.
All right, Martin. You get an extra life.
Ball inside.
By the grace of the baseball gods, you have been given an extra life. What up, Ray? How are ya? Strike three, sit down. Doing good after the Lions just won. Nice. Yeah, my Jets are not playing, so this is actually a happy weekend for me. I'm sorry. Even I had to crack up at that one. Okay, so it looks like they do have some speed. Strike three, sit down. Yeah, I know Martin is out of energy, but he's got to get the save. Nice! Alright, that's game. And that's the, I mean, not the entire map. There are still territories to be had, but it does at least get the stronghold out of there. Ooh! There we go. My first NL East Team Affinity player. You guys know who I'm going with. Shouldn't even come as a shock, really. But before I get there, I need to get the territories. Oh, wow. So it's only the NL Central and AL West that you got to worry about. I mean, look, this is me getting started on it. Like, this is the first time I'm actually streaming since the Team Affinities came out. I didn't stream on Friday. So that's why I'm behind. Okay. And then we'll go over here. Okay. So what we're going to do, take this territory. Actually, kind of cutting it close here. Good. 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 All right, so there we go. There's the, that's the Division Series map for you. We'll go check out, obviously, first thing I'm going to do is pick up Luis Severino and see, they weren't even going to waste my time. They were just like, yeah, we'll give him to you. You're absolutely horrible with Riley Green. Don't feel bad about it. It is what it is. I think I'm going to go with Ryan River. Or is that Ryan Rivera? So we'll go NL West. Ooh, yeah, that's rough. Beautiful. There he is. I mean, it seems like to me that these then and now packs you're gonna find them. Oh, I was gonna suggest that you'll find them in Team Affinity, but I guess not. I'm gonna open up these millionaire packs because there are like 15 of them here, and there could be stubs. Hey, sometimes that happens. Like, you know, I thought I would be great with Lindor, 99 Lindor. Yeah, I struggle with him. Although I can't struggle too much because if I struggle, then I'm not going to get him super fractured. Oh, sweet. Hold on. That's exactly what I wanted. Hang on. Where is it? Don't tell me. Wow. That is so sad. Okay, whatever. I think that's all I'm going to open up for now. Maybe this silver pack, because I ended up getting a gold out of it. You know what? We'll open up the random headliner packs. We'll open those up, and then we'll call it a stream, because I got to get going. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. So thank you to everyone who tuned in. Even if it was only for a moment, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you liked the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTVNextJGGen24. It's my gamer tag that's in the upper left there. So go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start a stream. So great introduction to the Team Affinity cards. We did make, we're at least at 10% for almost all the programs, the exception being the NL Central, which I'll try to figure out a way. Maybe I can get that up a bit. We'll see. So tomorrow I'll be back streaming, and we're going to continue our grind of the Team Affinity programs. I got to build up this collection before I hop into online play. So I'm really shocked that it's all rewinds. Oh, hey, Andres. Oh, no, wait, that was from earlier. Mike Lowell, yeah. Joe Nathan, World Series Rewind from season, yeah. Okay, yeah, it's just a bunch of rewinds. I'm kind of disappointed by that, I'm not going to lie. And the sad part is that it's the flawless packs that I would want, not these gold, not these not the rewind diamonds, golds, and silvers, because I already have those. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to continue on grinding Team Affinity, so I hope you'll tune in tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. And until then, guys, have a good night.